Yo, 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 Wagwan, yo, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to look at a mod for Grand Theft Auto, technically for Grand Theft Auto 4 Vice City Next Gen. Whoop, whoop. So, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into the world of GTA mods. We're going to have a special look at Vice City Next Gen mod, which is technically a mod for the Grand Theft Auto 4 game. Completely transforms Vice City into a next gen experience, and obviously getting hold of it now is a little bit awkward that Rockstar got involved, weren't happy with it being out and about and released in the wild. You know what I mean? Like David Attenborough saw the little gazelle running off into the wild and he went chasing it down, going, "Oh, where are you going? Come here," as they tend to do nowadays with mods and stuff. It's a bit weird with Rockstar, isn't it? But I kind of get it, intellectual property and that, especially with this one, because to get hold of it, you technically have to steal GTA 4. So I understand why they're not happy about that. But it is what it is, isn't it? Let's be honest. For people who don't know, the only reason it was released like that, well, not the only reason, that makes it sound acceptable, doesn't it? But whatever, I'm not the one who did it. Yeah, I believe as the game was, or the mod, sorry, was nearing completion, Rockstar got wind of it, got in touch with the developers, and asked them to not carry on with the mod. I believe the developers agreed, so I saw in the news. I don't know these people, but so it's the internet. Could all be a load of rubbish for all I know, guys. But anyway, yeah, so Rockstar got in touch, asked them to take it down. They agreed, and then I think had a bit of an about turn a few days later and just went middle finger to Rockstar and just released it anyway as a standalone title. It was originally planned to be a mod for Grand Theft Auto 4, like I say. So you would, it was originally just going to come out like any other mod, but like I say, I think they got a bit fed up with Rockstar, and they kind of stuck the finger up and released it into the wild. So like I say, be careful where you get it from if you're going to look for things now, because it's a bit dodgy and all them things, you know what I mean? But give it a go if you can get hold of it. Just be careful. Yeah, so let's have a little chat about some things that are going on with this game. First of all, as you can imagine, the big pull of this, being in the GTA 4 engine, is graphics and the physics. Of course, some people don't necessarily like the physics of Grand Theft Auto 4, driving-wise, and as you can imagine, as you know why you're on this channel, guys, because I like talking about mods and I like modding games, there is a mod for that. So for the physics, you've got different mods already that kind of relax the steering a little bit, make it a little less heavy, a little bit more akin to something you get in Grand Theft Auto 5 rather than 4. So check that out if that's your thing. I'm not going to lie, I really enjoy the physics of Grand Theft Auto 4. Yeah, so I was happy to stick with it and have the big dragging your car around corners. I'm like I say in some of my other videos, guys, I'm like 37 now, so I remember back in the day, my first car was like a Peugeot 106, and it was like the Titanic trying to steer that thing without power steering. So I don't mind. It's kind of nostalgic for me, that kind of just turning a car like a boat. What else we've got? We've got all the missions are there, which is amazing to see in a mod like this. So I believe there was literally 1 or 2 missions missing from the entire game. Everything else has been recreated. That includes vigilante missions, things like that. Obviously the full story, the business missions, all that stuff's there, which is just insane in a game like this. They've also added full cutscenes. As far as I know, the cutscenes are actually sort of, I think they're rendered real time, so they're rendered in the actual engine itself, as opposed to being like an FMV, like a video that's just placed in the files and played at the appropriate time. I believe they've actually recreated all the scenes of it's madness what these guys have done. I believe they're from Russia, if you wanted to know. Not that that means anything to anyone anyway. So also some additional content. So as again, variety of new content. You've got some missions in the Memorial Stadium. You've got Sunshine Auto, Import Garage, remote control vehicles, in the Top Fun van. They are a little bit more difficult than they were in Vice City, if you can believe that. There's one part of the game that's actually been made more difficult, but anyway, I think it's purely just down to the physics engine. Like trying to fly that little copter in GTA 4 physics was difficult, I'm not gonna lie. I'll try and get some footage in a bit. User experience, again, it's brilliant. The mod runs fairly smoothly, I'm not gonna lie. I've started putting mods on top of mods. For example, as you can see in the video, we've got an 80s car pack. That is a really cool mod. You've got a centered camera mod. You've got reshade going on, which obviously just enhances the lighting a little bit more on top of already looking much better than it did with the original GTA 4. You've then got some utilities. You've got something called IV Tweaker. You've got Zilliqa Patch. And these are just looking after things in the background, so looking after things like your LOD, making sure assets are loading and being took to the right place when needed. As you can imagine, the two people, I think it was two people who made this original mod, they worked on it for free. Vice City is next gen, is fantastic little mod. If you're anything like me and you get into modding, well, you don't have to wait for Rockstar to release anything. You can just go and mod it. All the old games have got thousands of mods at this point. Even the Definitive Edition is starting to rack up some mods on things like Nexus. Not a lot, admittedly, not a lot for that one. I wouldn't be surprised if Vice City Next Gen already has more mods. I'm going to leave it at that one this time, guys. Hope you enjoy your day, your evening, your morning, your whatever it is, wherever you are. If you're on Mars, I don't know what you call the days there. I suppose it'll still be days, it'll just be a different length, won't it? So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, hope you have a lovely day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, all the typical YouTube business. And outside of that, peace.